First, I went to school.
Okay.
In the north, finished my grade 12 there at David Shahama Secondary School. Passed very well.
What's the school's name you said?
David Shahama Secondary School. It's named after the late Ras Shahama School.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's I'm from Otapi town. That's my hometown, and so I grew up there. And so I came to Windhoek, did my went to UNAM, did my bachelor's degree in education. Became a teacher, went back to the same school to teach there.
Nice.
It was really nice because my teachers were still there who used to pinch me. But I thank God for them, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I finished. I started working there, and I only worked there for 2 years. Left the country to the UK. Stayed in the UK for 4 years. They used to run a program called the Working Holiday program, where you just apply yourself. Now, those days there were no agencies that would help you to apply for a visa or anything. You just do it yourself. You go to the embassy and you get a form, you fill in and all that. Send your passport to South Africa. A week later they send it back, declining you or saying, okay, you got it. So I got it, and then I went
send your physical passport to South Africa.
Yeah, they will do the sending. Yeah,
wow.
The embassy.
That required faith for me to release my passport.
Yeah, but it's
nowadays it's now just pictures, the data page picture, which is
but even now you still need to do that. In fact, people even have to go, like if you're going to Canada, you need to go to South Africa physically to do your biometrics there at their embassy. So
why can't they bring it here to Namibia?
I guess that's a very good
Those
question.
are questions that we
Maybe
can
that's
have.
why I'm into that business also. So
you tell us more.
So after coming back from the after the 4 years in the UK, I just went there to work, right, legally, with a visa, right? Okay. So I worked. I came back. I had some money. I went back into teaching again because here I couldn't find other work. And then 2008, I actually came back in 2007 in December from the UK. Yeah. So 2008, a cousin of mine introduced me to network marketing, a business called called Neolife. Okay. And I signed up. I didn't understand much of it. I started asking questions, and I took it very seriously. By the end of the first month,
what does that business deal with?
Okay, it's a business like just like Forever Living Products.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I get it.
It's just that it's the first company that started doing this type of businesses.
Okay.
1958 it started. Okay. So if you go to the history of all the other network marketing companies that we know today, they all started after that, and most of their owners were either members of the Neolife business first and stuff like that. Okay. Yeah. So that's the business that. When I joined it, and then I started attending the trainings that we have, because those days we only used to do training on physically, face to face. Okay. We didn't have Zoom meetings and things like that. Then I started understanding more of what businesses it is, what you need to do for you to succeed. So the first month, like I ran a challenge. I challenged myself. I actually asked my cousin, because my cousin joined I think 2 years before me. Yeah. And then she she introduced me. So when she introduced me, I said, okay, is it really true that people make money from this type of businesses? Yeah. Because I was very skeptical, very skeptical, like very any negative. Other, I was that guy.
Which is a good thing.
So, yeah. And then she says, no, I mean, it just depends on you. If you want to make money, even end of this month, you can get paid. Okay. I'm like, end of this month? And I was a broke school teacher then, I was very, very broke. I've got a business mentor in the US who always says I was broke and ready to choke.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was me. So I didn't have money. I had a lot of debts. I had Letsecho loans and Intrepo loans and all sorts of loans. Yeah. I never went to the cash loans, but I used to take those loans, and I was in debt. So when the salary comes in and they deduct their money, I was out. So that was the reason why I wanted to join. The second reason was that I also wanted to take care of my health, because they told me that company has very good products that you can use, and they can actually reverse your sickness. Oh. Now that time I was acute. I was suffering from acute sinusitis, that's sinus, and acute tonsillitis. I had tonsils. I was not allowed to drink cold drinks because if I do that, then the tonsils swell up, and my just to tell you how serious the tonsils and the sinus that I had was. Yeah. Because I was a school teacher and I had medical aid, I was able to exhaust my medical aid within 4 months in 1 year. So I was left with 8 months? Yeah. Without medical aid, because the money is finished. can you imagine that? Because not everybody, I mean, I don't know how many people have finished their medical aid, because the medical aid, they allow you money from the 1st of March of April.
Yeah.
Until this year, and until the 1st of April the following year. Like now, you still use your medical aid from last year.
That's their financial year ends in April. Okay.
Yeah. So if in 4 months, because I was in and out of hospital, to this doctor, go to that doctor, and you know, it's 2 conditions. It's sinus is different, the different specialist, tonsils is the different specialist. So I was doing like that. So I was sick and tired of being sick.
Obviously.
Yeah, and I was broke. Now, there's no worse combination, being sick and broke.
Yeah, I hear you.
So those 2 reasons forced me to actually sign the form and get started. And then my cousin said, okay, if you just do a few things, like if you get a few other people to join the business, and then you buy a few products and you make like a few points, like 100 points or something like that.
Yeah.
Then at the end of the month, if your points go to over 500 points, then you can get a small check maybe of 150.
Okay.
I was like, don't say, because 150 in 2008, you could go and fill up a trolley in ShopRite.
Yes.
Because that time I remember 2008, I think the taxi fare was $5 or something like that.
It was
those days. Ago. Yeah, I mean, it's not that long time ago, but you see, money loses value as we go forward. Yeah, with time.
That's true.
And that's what people don't understand. A lot of people don't understand it, but that's how it is.
Yeah.
Because I remember in 2008, my salary was what? 6,000? As a school teacher? Yeah. Qualified school teacher with a UNAM degree?
Yeah. That was a lot of money.
6,000. That's what I used to take home.
Nice.
So, end of that month, I got 6 people to sign up.
Okay.
I worked with them because they told me to say, okay, you need to teach them what you know. So I taught them what I know for a month. Imagine your business experience for a month. It's very small. So
the little that you had, you gave it.
I said, okay, you guys, you come in the same way you come in. Let's find also a few other people to come in under yourselves, because I join, you join under me, and then we help you to get other people under you. So that you too can get paid.
Okay. Nice.
So by the end of that month, I had 6 people who have joined my team, and they have all done 100 points. And so that okay, before I say how much that was, and then I was a school teacher at Jan Moore Secondary School, right?
Yeah.
And I was in the hostel. I was a hostel superintendent to get an extra money again, because I think those days they used to pay 1,500.
Which was extra money. It was money.
But even with that extra, how broke I was, it wasn't still enough. I needed extra. I needed another extra.
I hear you.
You see what I mean? Yeah. So then I went to the hostel superintendent quickly. I explained to him to say, I've joined the business, and no, I didn't actually say I joined the business. I said, no, I can supply the hostel, the boys' hostel, with some cleaning products from this company.
Ooh.
Because they do cleaning products, they do healthcare products, and they do facial products.
You're serious with your business? You're serious?
So luckily, I was in favor, I think, with that guy. So he said, okay, no problem. We can buy a few products for the hostel. I can write a check for you. You go and cash it at Standard Bank, and then you can bring us the products. So I bought a few products. I think he only bought products for, I think, 1,000 something.
Yeah.
1,800 or something like that, because he just bought the basics. And then now one of the things that I needed to do was to show these products how to use them, because those products are concentrates.
Okay.
So you don't buy like the same jig you buy from ShopRite and you just pour in a bucket and start mopping. That one you need to measure it and dilute it first, and then the diluted part of that thing, that whole concoction, is what you now add to the water that you're going to use to mop if you are mopping or to wash dishes.
Interesting.
So I had to go in and do that for the workers. And that was my selling point again, because I was like, okay, I can also train your workers on how to use the products, because those products are high quality. So if you give them to anybody, they'll just pour in the same way they do with the normal stuff they use, right? Yeah, so that will not be good for business now for the other person, because the product will get finished faster.
Yeah.
So I went in, did a bit of training for them. We actually did some cleaning with them. And then at the end of that month, my profit, I think, was 400 from that. And then the company paid me $600 and something. So that month, the very first, because I signed up on the 3rd of March, 2008.
You still remember that?
So by the end of March, it wasn't even a month, because just 3 days less in a month, because I joined on the 3rd.
Yeah.
So by the end of the month, I was paid 1,000, I think 200 or 1,100 something there. from the business. My profit was 400 from supplying the products to the school, and the money that I got paid because I brought in these people who have also bought some products for themselves was 600 something.
Imagine.
Now, when that happened, that was my moment of breakthrough. Then I knew that these people, because I attended different meetings first before I joined, right? And they even called me to a meeting where people were getting checks, but I was like, are these checks even real, or these guys are just trying to get us to join this thing?
Yeah. They hired some people to come and be actors.
Yeah. So after that, I saw the business works, and then the following month, I think I went to Tiger Wheels and Tire here in town.
Okay.
Spoke to the manager. He agreed for me to supply them with one of the products to wash the hands of the guys who are fixing tires for cars. Yeah. And it was really good because that product is just good for the eyes, the hands, because it also was made with it's a soap, but it was made with, they added a bit of coconut oil. So when you wash your hands with it, you don't have to necessarily apply lotion.
Oh, I see.
After you have rinsed your hands and stuff.
Interesting.
And it was working. So then I started supplying them, and then I went for the next holiday, Otapi. There was a man, I hope he's still there, Tate Peter Namdele.
Okay.
Yeah. He's a businessman in Ukwambi and Utapi. He had a car wash in Utapi. We had a car wash product, and that car wash is like a 5 milliliter thing. 500 mils, the bottle. But that bottle can wash up to 100 cars, because you just take off the cap, you pour. One cap is enough to wash like a 4x4.
Interesting.
The Toyota Corollas and these smaller cars, you make half a cap, the cap of the bottle, just like you have a bottle of Coke, the cap. Yeah. So I bought one, went there, showed the workers, asked to see the manager. The manager came. He couldn't make a decision. He says, no, okay, Tate Peter will be coming when. I waited for him to come. I said, can you set up a meeting? I went, I spoke to him. Because you see, if you are marketing and you speak to the guy who is cleaning the cars, his interest is not about saving the money. I mean, even though they are being told saving the car wash money, no. His interest is to come, wash cars, go home, get paid end of the month.
That's true.
So if you speak to the manager, he has a bit of a vested interest in saving the company money, because maybe his job is dependent on those things. Of course. But if you speak to the owner, the owner is the guy who eventually bleeds money if the car wash is not working, working well. Yeah, so he gave me a small contract. I started supplying those products to him. So it just grew from there. Yeah, so that is now 2008. By the end of 2008, in 9 months, I moved from zero to getting paid 8,000 Namibia dollars, which was $2,000 more than my salary as a school teacher qualified with my UNAM degree.
In that first year, 9 months.
It took me from zero to 8,000 something in just about 9 months. So then from there, a few things started changing, because now you can pay off your debts, with that extra money. Your salary comes in, and sometimes you even forget that it's the 20th, because you don't necessarily have to do anything with the salary, because the other money is still there that you got from the business. And remember, those days, I live in the hostel, I don't pay rent. They actually pay for my accommodation because I'm a hostel superintendent. So I didn't have a car, so I needed to. That time.
And you were not working to school. You were not driving to school. You were already in school.
I had actually left the car that I was driving when I was in the UK. I left it in the UK with a friend of mine to send it to me later on. Yeah.
No, I mean like in school at Yanmore. You were not.
Yeah. I was actually just walking from the hostel to the school. Yeah. So it was a very smart decision, and I want people. You see, that's why my title now. I say I'm a business consultant. I'm a coach and a mentor. Okay. Because it's important to get a mentor if you are in business. Okay. Now I'll tell you a bit about my mentors and things like that, but for now, so that's it. Where did I divert? Because I have a lot to say, so you need to keep reminding me to put me back.
Okay, let's rewind. You spoke about concerning the before. Oh my goodness! Now I'm also lost. I'm going with the flow.
I see you're also interested in this.
Exactly. Okay. You ended up with a story. Yeah. Or speaking about the tire business. So you left that one. You're gonna move on to something else.
Yes. So now I was supplying the hostel. I'm supplying the car tire place, and I'm supplying the the car wash business for Tate Pitanambele in Otapi.
And salaries coming in.
And the salary is still coming in. So now, this every month, when these guys order products, Tatanambele, the hostel and the car people, profit is coming.
This was a continuous thing.
Yeah.
You had to supply.
The guys were happy with the products because when you go there the first time, when you supply the first time, they check whether these things work. If they don't work or you are not reliable, when they call you are not there or whatever, you lose business.
Yeah.
So that's basically how the whole thing started. Eventually, an Angolan who brought their car to Tatlipina Nambele's thing saw the product being used to wash his car.
Yeah.
He asks for my number. The manager had it. He gave me. I started supplying him to supply Angola.
Interesting.
So that is why it breaks my heart when I see people introduced to a network marketing business and they just take it like it's just one of those things where you just sell one bottle of pills to somebody and like a bottle of cleaning detergent. If you take it as a business person,
yeah,
it will treat you and pay you like a business person.